A Fulton County jury convicted Willie Fletcher of felony murder and aggravated assault for his role in the shooting death of Anthony Dixon. The evidence presented at trial showed that on the evening of April 15, 1995, Fletcher and some cohorts were drinking and playing cards in the parking lot of an Atlanta apartment complex. Tempers flared after some of the men were accused of cheating, and Anthony Dixon was killed in the ensuing fight. Dixon died as a result of being struck in the head by a shotgun slug, which hit Dixon after ricocheting off another object. Police arrived shortly thereafter and captured Fletcher as he attempted to flee the scene. At trial, one witness testified that after the fight broke out, she saw Fletcher run into his second-story apartment, retrieve a shotgun, and fire the gun from the second-story balcony towards the area where the card game had been taking place. Several other witnesses also testified that they saw Fletcher firing the shotgun from the balcony. One witness identified Fletcher as the shooter in the photographic lineup. Welcome back to Who Want a Life Sentence. Thank you guys for tapping in. Please hit the like, share, subscribe. I ain't just saying that, man. No, y'all for real, go ahead and hit the like button because it helps out the algorithm so other people can see the video. Now, let me say this. This my partner, Ironhead. I want to give a big shout out to my subscriber, Des Spivey. Look, I asked for it and you gave it to me. As soon as I said, hey, man, y'all know Ironhead, put his name in the comments. Man, it went 30 minutes later. Dude had done gave me his whole name. So thank you to my subscribers. Big shout out, Des Spivey. And let me say this. This is not to shame anybody. This is, Ironhead is my partner. Personally, I don't think, these are things that happen, like I tell y'all, these stories be 20 and 30 years old. Even what he did was 30 years ago. Now, if it comes off as disrespect, I totally apologize from the bottom of my heart. And Ironhead, I think he's in the TC now, which is the transitional center, which is the step before actually coming to the street. So even if, he was to, after 30 years and making it to the street, I doubt that the first thing is on your mind is revenge for a video that somebody made about you. And it's not a bad video, you know what I mean? So again, it's just the way life is and the way things happen. But if it comes off as disrespect, I truly apologize. If anyone ever asks me to take it down, I will, I swear. But like I said, thanks to my subscriber, I had to go on and do the other video. And this is Ironhead, man. Remember I told y'all, so I want the feedback on how on point I was. Do y'all see Ironhead face? Remember I told you it was like leather? Remember I told you he just looked mean, and he's a short dude and he's aggressive. So again, that's my partner, man. I hope when he see me, he don't try to fight, because I ain't, Ironhead got them hands, and he be trying to fight. So Ironhead, if you see this, bro, I don't want no smoke, partner. You made the list. You made the list, but it's all respect. Now, the thing about this video is that's my partner. Like when I did the Bruce Gaines video, when I researched their names, I also found a Bruce Gaines Jr. who had, sadly met his demise from maybe some dealings in the street, because he had got shot a lot of times. And, I don't know nothing. But I say to myself, when someone do you like that, they trying to make sure that you're gone, which means someone has, a lot of hate for you, which means that you got some dealing somewhere. I don't know if that comes from, his dad was actually legendary in the street for just being notorious for robbing. And I don't know if you try to live up to the same name or try to be better than and end up, just crashing your life out. But it actually seems to be more normal than not. When I looked up Ironhead, who's Willie Fletcher, 2 Willie Fletchers came up. So I looked up the second, I looked at both of them. I knew Ironhead off the rip. Then I looked at the second one because I'm trying to see, it wasn't a junior. He wasn't a Willie Fletcher Jr. So, a lot of times people have the same names. But I'm looking at it and it says he's from Fulton County. He's light skinned, and sometimes that dynamic happen where the parent might be lighter or darker, and the kid might be because it is actually like that in my family. So the kid, it looked like his son may be like a little bit lighter than him, but I have to go over and look at it again. But it was something about like the name Fred, and I think the son's name was Fred or something of the nature. And a lot of times what happens is, especially, I don't know if y'all do it where y'all at, but here in these Atlanta streets, what happens is, if say like my name is my name, and then I have a brother. If my name, if my name, my name is Tim, and my license is suspended, but I got a brother whose name is Tom, and his license is good. If I get pulled over, I just tell the police I don't have my license on me, but I just give you my name. Instead of saying my name is Tim Johnson, I say my name is my actual brother's name, which is Tom Johnson. They run that in and say my license is good, and I get let go. Now, if that don't work, if the police don't believe you for whatever reason and decide to go further with the investigation and come to find out that you lied and you have a different name, then not only do you get a charge for that lying, but they also put it in the system as your alias. So they'll say, okay, your name is Tim Johnson, but they like you done gave the police Tom Johnson, John Johnson, Fred Johnson, that type of thing. So when you look up on the Ironhead, aliases, he has Fred Fletcher as one of his aliases, which means he could have known, knowing that his son is young and don't get in trouble. If he get pulled over, he just uses his son's name so that he don't get in trouble. But if it don't work, then he end up putting his son's name ends up becoming one of his aliases. So that's another way that I end up connected it. It's definitely not solid, not concrete, but I'm just saying, if I had to determine from knowing what I know and looking at this, I would say that this is Ironhead's son. Now the bad part about that is, first of all, he got a life sentence. Yeah, he got a life sentence. Again, I'm freestyling this off the top of the head. I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all, but as I'm telling y'all, I'm freestyling it off the top of my head. But I could see that I don't remember seeing anyone dying in this rap sheet, but it was all violent crimes and deadly sins that got him where he is, and time after time, like multiple counts, robbery, aggravated assault, armed robbery, kidnap, all kind of really, really bad charges, right? And it gets to the point where, we all know that they can actually give you a life sentence for your second 7 deadly sin crime. You eligible for a life sentence, maybe just off the strength of that, just being a continuous violent offender. It don't happen, maybe not so often it do, but it don't happen. But for them to have given him a life sentence and no one has died, that means they just done got tired of you coming. You've been labeled a menace to society, and they need to hide you. Basically, you need to be hid. Now, once again, I don't know this young man, and if this is the case, then it's just sad, man. And again, this is one of the reasons why I stress being, talking to the younger men, being a father, being a big brother, doing whatever you can, because they are watching us, and whether it's right or wrong, they will do what we do. If you were bad, your son will be worse. If you were good, your son will be better. Hopefully, 9 times out of 10, but they definitely will admire the person that you are. So, again, I ain't gonna make this one long. I just Like my boy just ended up showing me, giving me the information that I need. I really appreciate it, man. We're gonna go live tonight, talk about it. So that's the guy, that's Ironhead and Ironhead son, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Please like, share, subscribe to the video, and we going live tonight. Look, we going live tonight, Natasha. I mean, not Natasha. God damn it. Nicole, I got it. Just Nicole. We going live tonight, Nicole. All right, I'll see y'all later.